Hey everybody, welcome back to Herb Journal. This is a new entry of mine. It's been a while. How goes it? I moved into a new spot, as you can see. I'm gonna be trying out a couple different camera angles, so I can like see how I'm gonna do my thing. This thing I do. I got some marijuana today. I got a new cartridge, and everybody thank my friend for picking it up for me. I just like had a lot to do, and she knows the story, and I really thank her for getting this. Now, it wasn't a hybrid that I got online, and you know, I can't like be any kind of weirded out that I didn't get exactly what I asked for, because it's like I didn't pick it up. So it is what it is, and I live in a legal state, so I just need to be like thankful that I got any weed in general. Now, but let me tell you this, it's honestly a good thing that I got what I ordered, because y'all, this cartridge is awesome. Let me just like, so let's get into the cartridge. So it is, so the cartridge is still like, don't get me wrong what I'm saying. I do like the cartridge I got. It was just like a little mix up on what I ordered, but then again, I didn't pick it up. So it's like, you know, I gotta like take it, but it's a good thing because this cartridge is freaking great. Okay, so what I ordered online and what I got in person, which is wonderful, it's a Tahoe Sherbet. So this is it. I've already opened it up and smoked it. Like I said, you guys, I haven't smoked or vaped in like 3 days, and it's just like the worst. Okay, so I got Tahoe Sherbet, and it's 74% cannabinoids. It's got 64% THC. It's got 0.16% CBD. I've actually been really into things with CBD in them a little bit. It's like an extra booster. It's almost like, now you see how we don't have, well, I can't say we, this state doesn't have flavors. I'm sorry, this has already got me like a little bit. Okay, it doesn't have flavors anymore, so the least you can hope for is like a little bit of like a something for your money, like a something for your smoke. And I think the CBD kind of does it like that. Think about having any kind of headache, kind of gone. Any kind of muscle ache, it might be like a little bit gone. And and it might be because of the CBD that's in whatever you're smoking, and not necessarily just the marijuana. So because CBD does have like medicinal value as well, and like homeopathic value as well. So it's good that it has like almost a 0.16 a CBD inside of it. So that's this. This is a gram cartridge. The cartridge looks like this. It's kind of like a dark oil, but everything nowadays here in Washington, at least, is kind of like darkish, because there's just like not a lot of, no flavors basically, because of whatever legalities are going on, and everything's just kind of like kind of down and dirty, weedy. But it's not like a bad thing. It just means how they explain it to me is they say basically the only thing in these is like marijuana based stuff now. It's not going to be anything flavorful or anything like that. It's just going to be weed, and it might make it a little bit darker. So it's not a big deal. I got a new battery, if you guys could see that. It's not my Jerry anymore. Now it's Stay Soft. Like I said, I'm so happy with what I got. What I ordered and what I received, it is doing it for me. Now it could be that I haven't spoken so long or what. Now, the thing is, the cough of it kind of hurts my throat. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on a lower setting. Yeah, the cough still hurts. It's very throat itchy. It's a super throater. It's a throater. You guys see my painting I did? This one right here. It's almost done. I still have like the checkerboard to put on this side, but you like it? It's way awesome. Okay. Like I say, this is really good. It tastes like not sherbet. It tastes like weed. Straight up marijuana. There's like not very much. So I like this lighting better than I like this lighting. It's like literally you can see the light and then the dark of the screen. So this is not, oh yeah, this is like way better. But right now I'm like in the midst of still figuring stuff out. I love my new home, you guys, it's great. I wonder if I can tell you guys now. Maybe I can say it. Now that I'm not in that space anymore, let me speak on it. I had the fucking weirdest roommate. Literally, so strange. His name was Frank, and he was the worst. He was like, I'm serious, you guys, like murder vibes. Like, he once told me, touch me here. And I remember being like, what? He was like, so he's like 6'6", and 260 pounds, so tall, so huge, all over my face, talking about, touch me here. And I'm like, what? And I touch his shoulder, touch me here. And I touch his shoulder, he goes, you know, I could carry you. I'm like, carry me like how? Fucking weird. When I moved in, he had a son that lived like in the next room. Son moved out. It was not even having it. I should have moved out when he moved out. He came back once to just grab some stuff and dip. I was like, he moved back? He was like, no, he moved all the way to fucking Oregon. Yeah, okay, what else? Frank would sleep in the living room. Like, talk about point of entry being blocked. Bro, he used to sleep in the living room, on the floor. Weird. Like, you have a room, like, why do you sleep in the living room? So weird. He would leave stuff by my door, like candy. Now that I say this all out loud, it's so freaky. He would leave, like, candy. And I once took the bunch of candy and I just threw it away. Came out the next door, candy. So weird. So weird. I would throw stuff away in the fridge that was, like, years expired. And he'd be like, don't toss that out. I'll eat anything. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going to eat oh, my God, I'm not going to eat anything. And then he would want to make me dinner. And I'm like, you eat anything. No, thank you. And like, why is every answer with you no? Because no. Because no. Because no. Because I don't think so. Like, I was like, I have a diet thing. I don't need your food. I don't need you to make me dinner. I have a dietary needs that I'm not gonna, you know, if I get sick, it's nobody's fault but my own for eating anything. So weird. But then he would take offense to that by like, why do you always say no to stuff? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't need your shit. Like, I don't need you. So strange. Like, you know, I would come out of my room. Like, one time he said to me, he goes, you asked me why I don't sleep in my room. I'm like, yeah, I wonder why. He's like, you know, if you went in my room and did like this and sat a little bit like this, patted the space next to you, I might. I'm like, okay, Frank, the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so strange. So weird. I'm so happy that's over. If you're watching this, Frank, he was very weird and he weirded me out. It was strong murder vibes, like really weird. I'm not saying that I'm not even gonna like hint that you might have done anything like you would, because it's none of my business. And I hope not. And I don't want to, nothing legal. But in my opinion, allegedly, he creeped me out to the point of like my safety. I thought nothing like, you know what I'm saying, like concrete. I have no evidence of anything at all. But these are all things he said to me that freaks me out. Freaks me out. So, yeah, that was Frank. And, oh my God, just no, like, thank God I'm out of that bit. Thank God I was out of that. I'm done with that. And I'm in a way better space. Like, oh my God. So if anybody if people like, if people say that you're not allowed to have anyone over, that's weird. That's a weird thing. Like, I wasn't allowed to have people over. Definitely nobody could ever spend the night. Like, not even come by, or it would upset him. Like, because I have my rights, you know what I'm saying? Like, just somebody picking me up, and he's just like, you have men picking you up. First of all, those are 2 women. I work with both of those bitches, and stay out of my business. I can have someone pick me up if I want to. Is it going to really upset you that bad to where you bring it up? Like, thank God I'm out of that space. I live in a house with, like, 8 other people. It's a big-ass house. It's really not that bad. It's awesome. Actually, like, my room is humongous. Maybe one day I'll give a little room tour. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let me smoke. I gotta smoke. Let me smoke. So, thank you, Avitas, for the weed. Because, fuck, just talking about it fucking freaks me out. Oh, my God. Freaks me out. Like, dude. If you guys look on, I think one of my, I had a pre-roll video I have on here. And I had a white shirt on. And I was outside. Excuse me. I think you can hear him in the background. Or see me talking to him. He had a garden and I was outside, you know. ask me to do stuff for him online and be like, you remember that thing we did a while ago? Why haven't you done for me? Da, 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 da. And be like, I only allowed you to live here because I thought you could help me. I'm like, I can't. I don't need any help. What? I can't help you. I have nothing. Like, no. And, or just like, you want me to work for free? Like, what are you talking about? It was so weird. Like, he once came to me and was like, you know, I don't know if you still have your job, because I started working at a different place. And so my hours were different, but that's nobody's business. It's no one's business. And so I don't know whatever he thought, but he was just like, are you still working? I'm like, yes, I still have a job. He's just like, cause you know, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm like, yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What are you talking about? Cause he was like retired. Or whatever. I never knew with Frank. I fucking never knew. If things would just pop up and I'd just be like, what? Oh my God. I'd just be like, oh my gosh. So he's retired. And so he's like, you know, you don't have to work. You could get the same stipends I get. I'm like, I'm not retired. So I wonder if his stipends are actually retirement, whatever. And then we were out talking once and he's just like, talking about prison. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I've been to prison. I was like, oh my gosh. And then he says, I'll talk to something, my wife. I'm like, you have a wife? He's like, yeah, but she died. And I was just like, I was just like, what? And just I remember going to my room being like, oh my gosh, later on that night, and just being like, trying to unload everything that like Frank told me that night. Like, oh, I found out about Frank. So weird. And then his son just ups and moves. Just moved. I moved in there in like a week. There was like 2 people living there. It was fucking freaky. There was someone living in the spare room, and then his son, right? And then there was Frank's room, and Frank was like, you can move into my room because I sleep in the living room. Isn't that weird? I said yes, but then he's like, and the dude in the guest room is about to move out because I don't like him. Like, I'm about to kick him out. I'm like, okay. And then his son's room, the son who you never see. Weird. So, literally a week later, the police come. It's like a bunch of drama. Roommate, guest room, gets kicked out. Like, I would leave too. If fucking cops came, I listened to them like, you know, and then, or just like, you know, well, keep it down, they couldn't take him to jail. He didn't really do anything but being loud. And just Frank is just like, you know, an elderly black gentleman who I don't know. So the cops took him seriously, and so did Doug. So Doug was like, you know what? Peace. I don't fucking want to live here. So he left. So then Frank was like, okay, so remember how you're in my room? You can move into the spare room now. And I'm like, okay. It's way smaller, but whatever. I still pay what I pay, and I'm living that right now. Now, and then literally like a week later, his son moves out. Moves the fuck out. Not only moves out, moves all the way to Oregon. Like, moves to a different state. Like, that's kind of weird. They don't talk to him. They don't see him. Like, I don't know. Why? Was he, like, I don't know. Weird. So, then Frank starts getting freaky. Frank starts getting so weird. Just like, one night we're hanging out, he's like, I want you to go put on the sexiest nightie you have. I was like, no! You wonder why my answer's always no to you, because he asked me stupid shit like that. I've told him once before, like, I get your jokes and I get they're funny to you, but no, thank you. Like, I told him before, don't call me sweetie. Like, I'm not your sugar plum. I want to ask you that I'm not sugar plum, and so don't call me that. Now, the thing about Frank is, when you do that to him, he gets upset. Like, he takes it personally. Like, he gets really mad. I'm like, don't be personal about it. I just don't want to fuck you, like, or anybody. Like, I literally am on a no listy. I'm celibate. I really was at that time. Stay off of, like, the creepy side of, like, roommates. If you start to feel strange with a roommate, dip, dude. That's like the one thing. Strangers, you know, the Uber drivers even, But if it's a roommate and they creep you out, you're literally gonna have to, they live with you. They live with you. It's not like a creepy boss. Like, they're your fucking roommate. They're next door. Like, it's a domestic situation. So totally like find a new place. Like, totally find a new place. I didn't want to say what the straw on the camel's back was, but it was definitely enough to make me be like, I gotta move now. I gotta move right now. Every dime I have, I've gotta go to moving. And now I'm in an awesome room that I can paint in. That's fun. And that's not like scary at all. And it's like 10 minutes from my job. So that's lit. So everybody, I just want to like say thank you for y'all being you and allowing me to be myself and letting this channel be as herby and as journally as I can make it. So that was my review, and I guess it turned into like a story time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next entry. Peace.